Okay guys, welcome back to another video of mine. Today we will be making an apple in krita. So I will be using a drawing tablet, but that doesn't mean that you can't use a mouse. It will be a beginner tutorial because I will be explaining every tool that I'm using, and I hope that you can follow along. So let's start by making a new file. So just click on the new file button and make sure that the width is 800 pixels and the height is 500 pixels. So now just hit create. So now that we're creating a new file, first of all we want to make sure that the workspace that you're using is same as mine. So go ahead and check window and click on window, workspace, default. I'm going to resize the panels a little bit. I'll make this smaller and this bigger. So now we will start by making the basic shape of the apple. First of all, let's choose a black color and delete the paint layer because we will be using vector layer. You can do that by clicking on the paint layer and hitting Shift Delete. And to make a new vector layer, just go right here and hit the arrow and vector layer. And we will be using vector layer, so let's say that you're making this line and you didn't really like it. You can go here and choose this tool and resize it, and that's really helpful. You can imagine how helpful that is, but you'll see in a minute. We want to choose this tool first of all, and we're using this tool because let's say you're making a line and it smooths it out. So let's draw the basic shape of the apple first. Of course you want to resize the brush with this slider. Okay, that was too small. Okay, as you can see, mine is terrible right now, but with this tool we can make it look way different. So let's start by making this and play with the shape and this stuff. Okay, so now that we have this shape, the thing we need to do is to resize it because it's too small for me right now. We want to take this tool right here and just click here and make sure to hold shift while doing so you won't do something like that and make the shape looks really weird. So now that we are here and we have that, you can always play around with the shape later, like here, change it. I want to change it a little bit. Okay, so now we want to paint the apple. We will be making a new paint layer by hitting this plus icon and make sure that it's under the vector layer 1. So the vector layer renders on top. Now let's go on the color wheel and choose a nice red color. And now paint it right here with the brush tool, and you can select it by hitting B or this icon right here. Okay, so now you have this a little bit paint over here. You can erase it by hitting the E key and just erase it. And if you don't want to erase anymore, just hit E again, or this icon right here. You can still change the shape of the apple, but you have to repaint it. But it's fine in some cases, like mine right here, like me right here. Okay, so now that I changed the shape of the apple a little bit, we can proceed to making the stem and the leaf of the apple. We want to create a new vector layer again, no paint layer, I'm sorry, hit on the arrow and vector layer. Now we want to take the line tool, make sure that to decrease the size of the brush, and take a black color. Okay, I want to decrease the size more, and take this tool again to make it a curved line. You can take this tool again to resize it and position it a little bit better. I'm gonna rotate it too a little bit, just when you see the cursor being like that, you can rotate it. I didn't really like the size, it was too big again, so I'll just recreate it with a smaller brush. Okay, so now that it looks better, we can go ahead and make no, we don't need to make a new vector layer. We want to make the stem. Just take the line tool again and make it a curve so it looks like a stem of an apple. Okay, so now I want to rotate the stem, but it's 2 lines. So I'll just hit this tool again, and right now hit shift and click on this here, and you can move both lines now. Okay, so now I want to make the leaf of the apple. Just take the line tool again and this tool to make it a curved line. Make a line here and curve. Okay, so now if you like it, I want to reposition it. Take this tool and reposition it, and take this tool to scale it and rotate it. And I didn't really like the leaf because it has a space between the other line, so I'll just move it a little bit. And it still doesn't look really good. If you want to zoom in, you can zoom in with the mouse wheel of the mouse. Okay, so now I'll create some more lines here. One here for the leaf again, and one for the stem here. And this one, make it a curve. Okay, so now I want to paint the stem and the leaf, so make a new paint layer by hitting this button and make sure that it's underneath the vector layer here. And pick a nice green color for the leaf and just paint. Okay, so now that we painted the leaf, we want to take a brown color for the stem and just paint it here too. Okay, so now that we have the stem painted too, we want to proceed with the shading. Okay guys, this is for this part. All of the parts are available right now on YouTube. You can go and watch them right now. Okay, see ya.